Old park. I plan to hit another park today, but it's unfortunately a lot of our small parks around here are connected to schools, so the school kids were out and playing. Though they weren't in the park themselves, I just find it better to only do those parks in the evening or afternoon when the kids are out of school or when they're in class, and then you can scan part of the park or do some searching. But failing that, I'm back at a park I'm all too familiar with, and we're going to see how this turns out today. Cibola today. Well, let's see. This will be a live dig, so it may be trashy, but in fact, odds are it is, but let's give it a shot. Well, here we go. Results of first dig, a square tab. So, at least I got a live dig in. I'm not sure exactly if I was in frame or not, but it's only a square tab, so it's no big deal if you missed it. Like a zinc penny, yeah, but I haven't found anything else, so I decided I would dig it. And it's a zinc penny. Alright, next one. Quick shot before I headed back in. The kids are back inside. This is not school grounds, this is a public park. But our parks, a lot of the small parks right here are attached to school grounds. So I treat them as an extension of those school grounds. I don't come out when the kids are out. In any case, I'm going to take a look around here and see if I can find anything. And then I don't have a very short period of time that I need to head back. I got a very good coin signal here, considering how few signals I've had today. I got high hopes. For my evening run for today's metal detecting vlog. And today I'm taking the Sovereign with the meter and the big Coiltek, and I even got the detecting buddy here. I decided to take a macho relaxation and use something to make this thing a little bit more maneuverable. So we'll be having at it and see what we can find today. I've pretty much pounded this part pretty good, but I haven't actually used the Sovereign out here with the big coil but once, and I want to see how it'll do this time. Talk to you later. Bye. Here. This sounds a lot like a quarter. Uh-oh, look like I found a coin. No, not a quarter, a copper penny. That's not bad. Yep, 2 pennies in one hole. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, heck, that's not a quarter. I thought it was a quarter. That's a nickel. Finally found the nickel. All right. No, it's not. It's a surface penny. Crappy old penny. That's good. It's a zinc. Nice to find the coin every now and then. This is Texas Tiger Digs, and this is the result of basically 2 parks. I went to 3 parks today, but the other park I didn't really get anything out of it and didn't give it a thorough going over like I needed to, because it was like the last, I only had 10 or 15 minutes remaining, and basically I just ran out and ran back in. Didn't really make any sense to do that. It's what I've called the trashy park, the one that I'm going to be testing my Deus new program on eventually. But this is what I got from 2 parks. Well, yeah, 2 parks. The other one park produced nothing. The other park I went to twice. At lunch I went into that park, and then I left, stopped by the other park on the way back. Only 10 or 15 minutes, no results. Not surprising. And then I went back to the same park that I went to that morning this afternoon. And I went back basically not because I thought I was going to collect a lot of goods. I wanted to go back and do a couple of things. I wanted to use my Sovereign GT. I've used it at this park, but not extensively. And use the big watt coil. Now, I've used this once out there before, so I did want to go out and use the watt coil that's attached, in this case, attached to my Sovereign GT. So this is what I wanted to use, the watt coil on my Sovereign GT and test it out. Going over the same area I went over before and got the 1 zinc penny on the first hunt, I found this much more going over the exact same area with the watt coil and with the Sovereign GT. I know, of course, I got this much trash. This is combined. Maybe more than 50% of it was from the second hunt with the GT. I had the meter on there, but like I said, I dig whatever the meter says. But I do, when I hit a 180 on the 180 meter, it's fun to know it's probably copper penny or quarter or dime or something in that range. Hopefully a quarter, but not this time. In any case, this is what I got. 9 coins today. I don't really specify too much. I don't give a lot of specification to the value of the coins. I always pay attention to nickels, because nickels mean I do have my detector, with the capability of finding a gold ring, because sometimes they fall in the nickel zone. Anyway, I was digging pretty much everything. In this case, though, like I said, people get me tired of singing the praises of the Sovereign, but the Sovereign rocks. I really, really do love this detector. If I was forced to get rid of the other detectors you've seen, it would be difficult. I like the Gold Bug, I like the Nocta, and I really haven't given the Nocta enough practice to see how it would truly rank. So I'll put that behind. But even the Xterra 705, etc., the Sovereign is one of my favorites. The Deus and the Sovereign, if I only had 2 to choose from at this present, those would be the ones I would stick with. And like I said, the other lineup, with the exception of the Nocta, will probably be changing. We'll be going in and out. The jury's still on the Gold Bug, because it's done pretty doggone good too. The reason I got so many machines is a lack of ability to make a decision. In any case, that's what I've got today. It wasn't that impressive, but it also wasn't that bad. What I also like about the trash I've got, with the exception of this, which did read large, and I dug it anyway. I don't know why. These are basically coin size and around targets, coin or ring size targets. So if when I get a bunch of trash and they're all in the coin or ring size realm, not a bunch of deep cans, I think I'm doing correctly. And the way I do this is I take my pointer, which is usually the Garrett Pro pointer. I also use a I also have a Nocta pointer, and I also have a pistol probe. But when I use the Garrett pin pointer and I dig and I get a single point where I hit, and I can go to the right, left, above, and below, and I get no signal, I know that I'm probably looking at something that would be coin or ring size. And those are the ones I'm most likely to dig. If I get my pointer and I hit several points, and say in a circle of a couple of 3 inches or more, I know I'm looking at a can, I'm looking at some plumbing fixture or some underground pipe or something. I'm just going to walk away. That leaves the chance I might walk away from a coin spill, but even coin spills have breaks. So if I hit one and then hit a blank space and then hit another large group, then it's a chance I might be looking at a coin spill. And so that's it. This is what I've got, and my daily vlog, consists of my hunt and of whatever I've made from that hunt, whatever conclusion I've drawn about my future. I'm going to be going to a couple of new parks. One I've already scouted and done a few preliminary runs at. Haven't really given it close attention. And one which is slightly to the north of me, but it's in a different jurisdiction with a different set of park rules. And I try to investigate that before I go in, because I don't want to be breaking any rules. I don't want to get any fines. I don't want any attention from the Park Service or the men in blue by defying whatever prohibition they've got. In any case, that's what I've got today. You'll see a few digs. I hope you enjoy the digs that you'll see. I'm actually filming this before I edit the rest of the film. I'm using the glasses with the 1080p, so I'm hoping that I kept everything in frame. We'll have to see. I'll talk to you later. This is Texas Tiger Digs, and please subscribe. Like I said, you're gonna see the dirty underside of detecting. By the way, I want to show you one other thing here. This is some of the clad I've collected. So understand, it would be quite possible for me to take this clad and just keep putting it out there, and showing $3, $4, $5, $10 a day results. I'm not going to do that. You're seeing the truth. I'll talk to you later, and happy hunting.